This is Travel Trailer Couple. I'm Mike.
And I'm April. Welcome to our channel.
We are brand new full-time RVers, and we wanted to share our adventures
and challenges
as we go along the road. So please join us and hit that subscribe button for videos. We'll be posting once a week.
Happy travels! Our first stop was Paul Wolf Campground in Elgin, Illinois. This is a Kane County Forest Preserve. What we found we really enjoyed about this campground is all the beautiful views of the prairie. All spaces are very large and long enough for your trailer and vehicle. They do include a picnic table and fire pit. There is services, which is your electric and water. Dump stations are located at the entrances. It is beautiful. Just wanted to talk today a little bit about my transition from full-time working to full-time RVing. First thing is we had a dream of transitioning over to full-time RV living, and of course that starts with potentially leaving your full-time job. Once we sold our home, then we were able to give our notice to our employers, and then unfortunately in our situation we were a week and a half away from our closing date over to our date of departure to our first destination. So we did have to live out of our RV for about a week and a half while we were still working. And that transition was very difficult because it was even a 20-minute further drive for me, which brought me over an hour or so to drive to work every day. And for that first particular morning was very stressful for our family, specifically because we have a pet. And so that morning it was just very much miscombobulated, didn't know where anything was in the camper, making sure that I take care of my pet. And so I feel that, we could have planned that a little bit better and maybe taken another day off of work from moving from our home over to our campsite. The campsite itself was beautiful, but it did not have full services. During that week and a half at work, again, adding additional traveling time to come back to our camper for the evening. It was very stressful because our pet was home for more time than normal. So I feel that, for those that can afford to stop working the day that they are now going full-time, that would probably be an easier and less stressful transition for the whole family. If you can't afford that, maybe asking your employer to work with your schedule so that maybe you're getting a later start in the day and maybe you're not working as long of a schedule due to traffic, heavy traffic times. We have transitioned very nicely once I kind of got through that initial full, maybe 3 days or so after going full-time RVer after I retired from work. This is just a little bit of a tidbit of my personal experience with regards to transitioning from full-time to work full-time to full-time RVing, and I'm sure there will be more to tell you as we get more in-depth into our travels.
So my first project was to install these wire drawers in the pantry.
What I found was a challenge is that I lost easily about 2 inches on either side of the drawers and at least 2 inches on the back side. I originally had this pantry closet basically stuffed to the gill with all of my different items. It had to be very creative and take more pantry space.
So here's a condensed video of the dumping process where I'm hooking up the black tank flush as well as dumping the black tank and gray tanks. It's about a 15-minute process with 2 to 3 tank flushes in the black tank. Remember to wear gloves and also keep hand sanitizer available afterwards. Also remember, don't touch anything, including your own body, while you're wearing the gloves because of the black tank. You don't want to get any germs or any sewage on you, as water sometimes will leak out of that hose as you're rinsing it and or hooking up. Another thing is I keep everything in a container so it's self-contained and away from everything else. There is something I kind of wanted to talk about really quick that dawned on me now that we're full-timing, and that is the mind shift that we have to make. Because we've only camped in this, done vacations and road trips in our camper, and now that we're going full-time, it's just a place we're living and we're using to live, but we still have jobs. We still are going to work right now. I still will work remotely while we're on the road. So for me, it's just gonna be like a get up, work for 7-8 hours, and then we'll be able to explore and have our adventures on the weekends and everything else. This was only our second morning in the rig, full timing it. But it's been a little hard to wake up in the morning and know you've got to go to work. So it's something that we're both going to have to get used to, and I'm going to write more of a blog on it and how we're adapting to this change in our lives. We're really excited to do the full timing, but there's also some of the stuff that we might not have realized as far as just some of the mental things that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis as well. So we'll probably be going through some of that as well and sharing that not only on our website, but through some of the videos as well. Thanks for watching our first video. Hope you guys liked it. We'll be posting videos every week as we go on our adventures here. Just wanted to let you know that the pictures coming up are pictures of our move, as well as the first few days at the campsite. So hope you enjoy those. Click subscribe. Also click that little bell if you want to be notified of all of our videos as we upload them. We'll talk to you guys next week.